We started our participation survey on the numbers of young people participating in the year prior to Title IX, and at that time 294,000 girls were participating in high school sports. The legacy of Title IX is 40 years later, that 294,000 has become 3.1 million young ladies participating in high school sports. So I think that speaks volumes to the fact that the girls have seized the opportunities when the opportunities were presented to them to participate. We've not had the same experience. You oftentimes hear at the collegiate level that Title IX has been the reason that collegiate wrestling programs have gone by the wayside for men. That certainly hasn't been the case at the high school level. What we've seen at the high school level is a continual increase in participation for girls and not at all reduction in opportunities for boys. The total numbers of participation, there's still a disparity. There's still more boys participating, but primarily that's laid at the feet of one sport, and that's football. The difference is about 1.3 million girls to boys in participation. 1.1 million of those are in the sport of football alone. So at the high school level, I don't think that's been the case. I think there's been strong support for both genders, and I think the future, will continue that. It's been a wonderful growth in the programs and the opportunities for girls, and it's been something that we're very proud of at the high school level to be a part of that.
Title IX's had an amazing impact on opportunities for women in the collegiate sports world. So in '72, when Title IX passed, we estimate there were about 30,000 women participating at the collegiate level. There are now nearly 200,000 every year competing at the collegiate level. It opened up scholarships, it opened up the opportunity to travel and for competition on a national or regional level that were not available unless somebody was willing to volunteer as a coach and pay for those van rides with 15 people crammed in. So it changed the landscape for collegiate athletics for men and women, and it certainly changed the educational opportunities for women. The challenges at the collegiate level are probably more often fiscal than anything else. And we see very different things. At Division I level, where we have probably more of the resources available, we see more teams make progress towards providing more participation opportunities, but our budgets are very different between men's and women's sports, particularly when you look at football and men's basketball. Whereas at Division II and III level, they fund their men's and women's sports pretty much in line with their participation, but we haven't closed that gap. We need to provide more participation opportunities generally at Divisions II and III. And if you look at professional ranks for women who are coaches or who are administrators, we've got a ways to go there on the leadership. If you look at Division I, athletic directors, we're less than 10%. Division III does a pretty good job, but they're still at 30%. So we've got a little more growth to do as far as an opportunity to be a career athletics professional.